Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is take 3 trying to do this. It's just a small Costco haul of stuff that I picked that is for stuff that's on my diet plan that I needed and that is my go-to and I think is really a good must-have if you are trying to lose weight. And one of them is coconut oil. So I got this big bad boy right here. I don't mind the taste of it in my food. If you don't like it, you can always, get something that's a little more neutral. But to me, when I was using this, it made a difference. I can't tell you exactly what it was. Thought I heard something, but it made a difference. It good enough for me to repurchase it. So now I got enough of it for a while. And at Costco, I think you can get like 2 for $20, although there's smaller ones. So this is like 20 bucks for just this big giant one. So I should have cooking oil for a while with that. I also picked up extra virgin olive oil. I've never had this brand, so hopefully you can see what that is. Kind of tempted to try it now, but I'll wait to see what it tastes like. But this because it doesn't give your food a taste, and that way I can cook with it for my husband, and I still like to use it too. And you saute veggies with it, but because it has a lower cooking point, to me, that's how I feel, it tends to burn more easily. I still use my coconut oil because I can, have a higher heat and not worry about it so much of burning. Where this, if you're really doing you're trying to deep fry something, this is not a good oil for that. But this is more of a finishing oil to put on stuff or to saute your veggies, make vinaigrettes with. Then this is a good go-to. And I don't know if you can see this. I picked up some beef jerky. It is on my meal plan. I use this for a snack. I do almonds and beef jerky and a lot of hard-boiled eggs, but I picked this one up. It tasted really good. Next time I probably won't get it. It was a little high in the sugar. Bad person, didn't read it when I was there. It has 10 grams. Usually you can find some that are under 2 grams or something like that, or under 1 gram, just small traces of it. But I'll eat this one, and then when it's gone, I'll have to try to find another one. But this is always good to have for on the go, at your work, even at home, just in between to get you to the next meal. So I love beef jerky. That's my thing. That's my jam right there. And then some shrimp because I like shrimp cocktail. I like to saute it. I like to do a lot of Asian inspired foods. I'm a big junkie when it comes to that stuff. So got a big bag of shrimp. It's a lean protein. It is good for you, although I believe it's higher in calories. And there's some stuff I'm going to have and people are going to be like, well, that's really high in calories. That's not good for you. The meal plan that I'm actually on, I'm allowed to have that, and I do not count calories. But I do limit my sugars. I can't have any fruits, no dairy. It's a little more restricted. So calorie wise, it's not an issue for me. And honestly, I still do my servings, your 6-ounce servings, 4 ounces, or you can eat till you're full. But I do a lot of veggies with it, so I only need a little bit of it, and I'm good with that. And I'm almost there. I got a stir-fry mix because it has everything in it, and this to me is another good go-to for when you're dieting. If you can get stuff in the frozen food section that's priced well and has multiple different veggies in it, it's a good purchase. You can put it in a lot of meals, different styles. I mean, you can do it the stir-fry way. You can put sauce on it. You can just put it as a side. Sometimes, I don't know, if you do chicken, just, throw it on the top of it. It's just also a good go-to without me having to purchase everything separately. So I love, vegetable stir-fries, the vegetable Normandy, although I'm kind of sick of that one right now. But it's a good purchase. I would pick it up. And that Costco, that's the one thing I will say. Oops, flipped off my light. That buying veggies from them actually is worth it. I wouldn't go out and buy a Costco card just specifically for that. But if you have one and you go, in the frozen food section, they have good prices on their frozen veggies. And even when I buy the fresh stuff, I find it goes bad really quick. I'm trying to eat it, within the time frame so it doesn't. That's always just good to have in the freezer. And then a couple fresh things I did get was baby spinach. I like to wilt this down. I like to put it in my eggs. I like to use it in salads. You can eat it just like this, when you put it, in a pan or something and let it, cook down, and use it as a side. Multiple things that you can do with baby spinach, so this was good. I don't do the whole smoothie shake thing, so I know a lot of people do that with that. I mostly stick to salads, put it in something else. That's me. And then I got some avocado. Your girl loves some avocado. I like to put it in my shrimp cocktail. That's hence why I also got the shrimp. I like to just eat it with my eggs. If you take your like over easy eggs and put avocado on the side and eat it with it, it's the best thing. Trust me, it's good. Even drizzle a little bit of olive oil on it. It's bomb. But I'm going to go ahead and pause this, but this is just some of the stuff that we picked up from Costco. This was it from that. And I'm going to go ahead and pause this and come back, and then I will show you the stuff that I picked up from Winco. Okay, and now I'm back to do the Winco haul. I wish I could position my camera better so you could see it, so I will just kind of hold stuff up randomly just to kind of give you an idea of the stuff that I picked up. But I picked up some breakfast sausage, just your typical breakfast sausage. I do it in the morning with my eggs sometimes just to give me something a little bit different other than just veggie, and because it's a high protein diet, and I emphasize high protein because you're going to see a lot of meat in my hauls. That's one of the things I like. And plus, who really doesn't love sausage, right? And I got some bacon. I don't want to put all the meat up here. I don't have that much room, but you get the idea. We got some pork. This is the pork sirloin chops. Winco. There's about 4 or 5 of them in here for $6.23. Only thing I do like about Winco is their meat, so that's why we do go. I do buy stuff in between the aisles, but mostly because their pork and chicken more than half the time is on sale for like $1 or something a pound, so that's actually a pretty good buy. And then this is chicken. I'm a chicken holic. Marinated chicken, it's just got a rub on it. I like to usually add my own salt to my foods, but when I see something like this and it's $4, it's the leg and the thigh, it's just for me and my husband. It's good just to put in the oven and let it broil for a while. I love it. It's good, and usually their seasonings are pretty good, and it goes throughout the meat. I'm all about seasonings when it comes to my food. And then, of course, I just got some plain chicken breast so I can do what I want with it. Add my salt, my little marinades. I did pick up a couple marinade packets. The Grill Mates, I believe those might have sugars in them too, but it's usually really, really low, so I save that. I'm not eating like candy, ice cream, bread, stuff like that, so I'm not too concerned about my sugars. When it comes to that stuff, I pretty much limit my intake, and I'm not a big soda drinker. I haven't been for a while now. Every great once in a while will I have soda, but for the most part, no soda here. And then I also picked up, I got the ranch ones for my husband, the tuna packets. I love these though at Winco. These ones, specifically this one, the Bumblebee one, is like 58 cents for a package. So I usually pick up like 3, 4, 6 sometimes. I do these as my lunches when I go to work, but you can add chickpeas to it, add some tomato in there, put some little lemon pepper in there, just a little bit of salt if you want, and that's what I like to eat. And it fills you up. It tastes, to me, it doesn't bother me. It tastes good. I don't mind tuna. I'm not a big fish person, but I love me some tuna. And then as far as veggies, I wanted to show, I always pick up Roma tomatoes. They're good for salsas. They're good for putting in soups. If you want, I chop it up, put it in rice when I was eating rice, that kind of stuff. But there's a lot that you can do with tomatoes. They're really good for you. The Romas tend to be inexpensive. They're usually like 98 cents a pound, 88 cents a pound, something like that. But I'm a big salsa person, so I'll be making salsa with that. That's going to go in my shrimp cocktail, and I'll have to show you when I do the shrimp cocktail because it's really, really good. Oh, which reminds me, I forgot something, darn it. Anyways, next thing is green onion. These things are like gigantic. I love green onion in my eggs. I love to put it in soups. Just, it's good. It brightens things up. You can put it in fresh. You can toss it in, saute it a little bit. It's just one of those things. I love green onion. I'm always picking it up to put it in something. And dun, 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 Mr. Cucumber. I usually like the English ones. However, they're a little bit more expensive. I put it in salads. I toss, or toss some what do you call it, like balsamic vinegar on it, or just regular vinegar. Season it up, let it sit overnight with some onion. I'm sure everyone's had that salad at some point in their life. But I got these because they were cheaper, and I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with them, but I do like cucumber. So I'm more likely it's just probably going to go on my salads for now, but I didn't want to spend the extra money on the other one, so I got a couple of these. I did pick up some celery. Celery, once again, good for stuff like soups. I don't know if you put it like in a mirepoix if you're making, you know, like Creole food, stuff like that. It's just a good go-to also to help bulk up your food. Because I do a lot of Asian stuff too, even though I'm not Asian, I'm Mexican and Irish, go figure. I like to put celery and stuff. And when I was doing like fried rice for a while, it was good in there. And let's see, I got some fresh ginger, of course Asian inspired. There is a difference between fresh ginger and the powder stuff. I've tried McCormick brand, and I've tried a brand that I think it's called Badia. I don't know, I might be saying it wrong. Badia, something like that. Anyways, it's very mild tasting. I could probably dump the whole container in there, and it tastes like a slight hint of ginger. So it's worth, if you use ginger, to get the fresh stuff. It's a little pricey for what it is, but I think this was only like something cents a pound or something like that. Or no, or maybe it was like $2.99 a pound. I think it was like closer to $2.99, something like that. But I picked this up. You can put it in and make your own tea with it if you want to. I just like it because I grate it up and I put it in my stir fries, and I think it tastes amazing. I know there's other health benefits to ginger, but if you're gonna get ginger, opt to get the fresh. Take a chance, cook with it, learn to love the ginger. And then I got some lemons. I actually picked up a few more of these, but let me show you. Some lemons, your regular lemons. Once again, good for shrimp cocktail, but also I like to marinate my fish with it. I like to marinate my chicken with it. If you take soy sauce and put some lemon juice or lime juice, which tastes better, it's awesome. And plus, it tastes fresh, it's lively, and they were on sale, which surprises me because living here in Utah, fruits and vegetables, unless they're in season, are like way expensive, and unfortunately I think the quality kind of sucks. And coming from California, where year-round the weather is like awesome and you know your produce is just phenomenal, that I'm realizing now that I wish we were still there. But get it when it's on sale. Gots to in Utah. And then let's see, I got some, I'm gonna hold my garlic. I love garlic. I do use garlic or granulated garlic powder. I'm not big on garlic salt because I just like regular salt. I'd rather do that than the other stuff, and I'd rather add the granulated garlic to stuff for seasonings. But fresh garlic, this is another go-to for dieting. Gives you flavor. Learn to cook with it. Don't be afraid of it. If it is too high, it can burn, but it gives really good flavor to your foods. Like yeah, it's worth it. So I pick up like 3 bulbs of these, and I do actually go through them, and I cook. Whenever time I cook, I'm usually putting this into something. I'm a big garlic person anyways. And then here are some jalapenos. Jalapenos, I use this again for salsa, but I'm a big chili head. I love hot, spicy stuff. And I will say I'm going to have to do a separate video on like dieting tips that I've learned, but spicy stuff will speed up your metabolism. That's not the only reason why I like it, but it's a good benefit. I like crave it. I always want something hot, spicy, because it's got flavor. That's just me. I put in everything. I always have to be careful though, because my husband's always like, it's too hot, or did you add hot stuff to it? So gotta tone it down a little bit. But when I was cooking with it, if you take this and some of those Roma tomatoes and you braise some beef in there, trust me, it is awesome. And last but not least, I got some little mushrooms. I like mushrooms in my omelets, and I like mushrooms sauteed. I like them on my burgers. I like them over my chicken. Oh, I also, you can't see it, but it's in this basket behind me, picked up a bag of onions. I always get onions too. Since I can't have sugars on my diet, or I'm not supposed to, I'm supposed to, you know, refrain from that. I try to cut the sugars out. I will pull natural sugars, so I will use sometimes honey as a sweetener for things. But if you get onion and you just low and slow on the stovetop, caramelize those bad boys, they are delicious. And I've had them where you put balsamic vinegar in them. I put them over my chicken. It's another one I put over the burgers. It's something that you should have. Okay, that's it. I'm going to kind of cut it off there. That's it for the haul. There is some other things that I got, but it was all like canned beans, that kind of stuff that I didn't have room to put up here and try to make it look all nice and pretty, but you get the idea. So hopefully you will like, subscribe, and share. And I will come back again, possibly with another haul of some type, but looking forward to doing a video on some of the diet tips that I have learned. I try to do some cooking. It's just kind of hard right now. It's just me, and I'm really shy to have my husband try to hold the camera and listen to me talk. Yeah, he's actually in the room right now, so I gotta hurry this up too. But I just wanted to show you, kind of showcase what I have going on, and I hope you like it. Thanks.